Arsenal versus Man City Carabao Cup final, and I'm not gonna lie, this game exposed a lot, man. It's a shame that it has to be my first video as well, but it's come at the perfect time. But where do I start? First off, let's go with the lineups. When I looked at the team, I saw Eze wasn't starting, and to be honest, I was scared. As soon as I saw he wasn't playing, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a long day. Obviously, he had got injured in a game against Leverkusen on Tuesday, but I just thought it was a normal calf injury. We all thought it was that. We thought he'll be back in for the game. But it seems it's something serious. Now they're saying that they're doing extra scans, all this stuff. So you know what that means, man. Hopefully it's not a long injury, but yeah. So already I'm a bit nervous looking at the lineup. And then obviously the big talking point is Kepa. And we're gonna speak on him in the game. But to talk when we talk about actual keepers now, or just the lineups in general, you need to play your best team for a cup final. It's as simple as that. Play your best team in the cup final. Sentiment goes out the window for finals. I'm sorry, it doesn't matter what a guy has done. You need to get your best team out because all that matters is winning. That is all that matters. Kepa's done a good job, don't get me wrong. And when I actually saw him playing in the lineup, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't too fast. I did want Raya to play, I won't lie, but I wasn't too fast. I was like, okay, he can still do a job because the team I was thinking is still good enough. Now we start with the game. 15 minutes in, I would say we was the better team. I would say we was doing well. We actually started a final. We was onto them. But Havertz, that chance there, I don't know what's wrong with that guy. Like, chances like that, if you're a big player, you have to finish those chances. And this is the issue with Arsenal. We always seem to have, I don't know, we seem to have these players that when they're in chances or they're in moments like that, they don't finish. It just goes away like it's nothing. But those are big moments in the game. If Haaland's in that area, he will finish. Like, it doesn't matter if he's been bad. When you give somebody a chance like that, they're going to finish. They're going to do what needs to be done. And I feel like Havertz, this is why we've been looking for that type of player that's going to push us that forward. And we've still not found it yet because even with Gyökeres, who I will speak on, it's just not good enough. But yeah, we had that chance. Then we had a little flurry of chances with Saka. And yeah, that was it. And then throughout that first half, it was quite quiet. City were having their little moments there and there, but they weren't doing too much. Semenyo was only the real one that was having good moments. He gave Hincapié a tough time in that whole game, and he was really on him in that first half. He had the beating of him. But really and truly, they weren't really doing much. They were trying to go in between the lines, break through, but everything that was getting through into Haaland or even in that third quarter was getting locked off straight away. Like we was defending quite well. And I was happy with us in that half. I thought we've had the better half. They haven't had the shot on target. We've actually done well. So I'm thinking, okay, let's go. Let's see how we do in the second half. But now the second half has happened. But we already saw the signs in the first half because whenever we was winning the ball and we was trying to play out, there was no outlet and it was becoming worrying. But then second half came and that's when it was even worse. And that's when the pressure was getting, can't even describe that one. It was now starting to become like a training match. Every single time they were attacking, we lose the ball, we try to play it up. What do we have? Havertz and Gyökeres doing nothing. Forwards doing nothing. Our whole forward line, our whole midfield, there's no outlet. Like zero outlets. And I'm really getting tired with Arteta. One thing I'm really tired of him is when he plays the wingers, I've got an issue with him with his wingers. I hate seeing the same type of winger playing on each side. Saka and Trossard are the same type of winger. They both like to slow down, move the ball. They're more the intricate type. I like to see you're either gonna play Saka then Martinelli because they're the opposite type of winger. or you're going to play Saka, Madueke, or Madueke, Trossard, but not Madueke, Martinelli, not Saka, Trossard. Don't play the same type of winger. And he always does this time and time again, and he wonders why it never works. When we're at our best, when we've had our best team as our with our wingers, it's always been Saka, Martinelli. They're the opposite. Why does he refuse to do that nowadays? It's like I don't get him. I don't understand this. And this Gyökeres striker, like, I really don't want to pinpoint him and say that it's his fault and stuff like that. But Arsenal fans, we've got to be real here. This guy is not it. And this season is a shame because we've actually had the opportunity to do something, the unthinkable, really and truly. But we've been let down in the summer with these attacking signings because him as a striker is not it. I don't care if he's got 11 goals in the Prem and or however much he's got all comps. I don't care. The fact is he's simply not good enough. He does not offer enough. There's other strikers that can do the same output that he's doing now, and they don't cost half of what he costs. It's not good enough. His technical ability is low. He does not hold up the ball well enough. His awareness it's just it's not good enough. Like, this is not the level of striker we was expecting, and we can't go on with this. We actually need to, if we're a serious club and we want to do good things with this core that we have, we need to sort that striker position out already. It's done. We need to be serious with him. And Havertz, the guy is not a midfielder. Why? Like, I don't understand why you play. He's clearly not. Just stop this gimmick with this guy. He can't do it. You saw every time we lost the ball and we tried to play out to him, the guy's trying to run, the ball's getting taken off him, not winning the headers, not winning nothing. There was no outlet, zero outlet, no person to help us get forward. Your striker, your 10, those are the people that you rely on to help us get forward, or even your wingers. But they're just so deep when we're defending, they're nowhere near to help us get an outlet. And then on the midfield now, I feel like Rice had a good. I feel like Rice had a good game. I don't know. I think people have been a bit harsh on him. So they've been saying a lot about him. I feel like Zubimendi's the main one who I've been very frustrated with. And I do want to talk about him because I feel like with Zubimendi, is Zubimendi really the player that we thought we were signing? Is this the product that we think is worth all this hype? Because personally for me, Partey is better than this guy. I don't know what Zubimendi is doing that Partey wasn't doing. Partey was press resistant and was able to drive the ball up the pitch, which is what we need. He was more technical than Rice and was able to carry the ball. Zubimendi, you can say, is more technical than Rice and whatnot, but he doesn't bring the ball forward enough for us. He's too focused on trying to get into the final third of the box, but actually bring the ball forward for us. Actually bring that control for us. He doesn't do enough for what people were hyping him for, and I don't get it. It's not good enough. And like I look at somebody like Miles Lewis Skelly, and I'll get onto him. Let's now talk about the goals. They've had an attack on the right hand side. Cherky's crossed the ball, and he's tried to claim the ball, and it's one of the worst claims I've seen. It slipped out of his hands, and O'Reilly is there to header it in. Now, Kepa, man, it's like it was bound to happen because all the talk was about who's gonna start in goal, all of this. What annoys me is I really didn't want Kepa to be the talking point of the game. I don't want Arsenal fans to use him as the excuse because he is not. He might be the reason why we conceded, but he is not the reason why we lost the game. But it's just not good enough, man. And Arteta it's at the end of the day, it's on you because really and truly, you shouldn't be playing him. You know you shouldn't be playing him. And I hope I don't see him in any of the semi-final games. Sorry, the quarter-final games we have, or any of the later stage games you have in the competition, cup competitions, because you shouldn't be playing him. Like, we need to win games. There's no sentiment. When there's been players outfield that have made mistakes, you've punished them, and we've not seen them for games. So I need to see the same thing with him. But cool, they've scored. It's 1-0 now. And literally 5 minutes later, they've gone on to score another one, another header from O'Reilly. Like, this guy, O'Reilly is such a player. Like, it pains me to see him playing like this because I'm looking at this young left back performing like this, and all I can think of is Skelly. All I can think is last year, this was Skelly at the top of his game, playing, doing well. And now we've got him on the bench rotting. I'm thinking a guy like Skelly, he can't even come on the pitch and play in midfield, help us bring the ball up, help us drive the ball forward. He can't even play in this game. But yet you want to continue playing Zubimendi, continue playing Havertz. It's just I don't understand these things. It's clear in the final he was outclassed. Like, he didn't know what to do. And this is what happens when. And one thing about Arteta, which I'm really starting to dislike, is how he talks in these press conferences and stuff. He's always giving it with all the words saying that we want to play like this, we want to do this. He clearly he's not. We have seen now, we are in March. We ain't going to change how we play. This is how we play. Nothing is going to change. And the fact that he will continue speaking like these in press conferences, saying that we want to be expansive, we want to play, we want to win, all this hunger and stuff like that. No, they don't show that on the pitch. So who are you saying this for? Are you just saying this for us to get excited about? Just to see that? Like, no, you're not going to do that. And another thing, your substitutions. You're bringing on Madueke, Calafiori, Jesus, fair enough. But in the game against Everton, when you needed a win, who did you bring on? Max Dowman. And what happened? He changed the game for you. Now in the cup final, when you're 2-0 down, you decide not to play him at all. What's your excuse? What, the occasion? Like, what's the difference? We're losing 2-0. What is bringing him on going to do? Like, it scares me because I really hope that Arteta actually does well with Max Diamond, because this is a talent that is undeniable. And I don't want him to be treating him how he's treated Skelly and Wanyeri. I really need this guy to look after him, because the way it's looking, I don't understand things like that. He just doesn't, it doesn't make sense to me. Jesus, somebody that you haven't even been bringing on for the last couple of games. You've been playing Diamond when we needed to win. But now when you need something in a final, you decide not to bring him on. Just doesn't make sense. It's like when the occasion gets to Arteta, he loses all senses and he just becomes erratic. And your manager, literally, you're the reflection of your team. The way he acts is the way the team's going to act. And the way the team acted on that day is not acceptable. And now it's fair play. Obviously, the whole talk of the media is going to be now we've bottled and our City going to mount back for the Premier League. And I'm not gonna lie, it is a bit nervous. And I'm not gonna lie, it is a bit nervy, but I still have full faith in this team. They need to get it done now. It's an international break. I've already seen a lot of the players are not going for international duty. Use this time to rest and to get yourselves ready, because this last stretch of the season is actually business time. Don't play around. Get your wins. Get it done. We're not gonna change. I've accepted. We're not gonna change. So there's no point me acting saying that oh, let's get some foot. Like nothing's gonna change. Like is Saka all of a sudden going to change? No, I feel like this is him now. Is Trossard and Martinelli all of a sudden gonna be world beaters? No, but he needs to play the players that actually want it now. Who is actually going to get us wins? Because this defense alone can't do it. This attack, who is there? Who wants to win us games? Please, because there's no time for this now. That game against City at the Etihad, I'm not even expecting a win realistically. I already know this team. I already know. They're going to go there. They will probably try and stink it out and get a draw. And you know what? I'm actually okay with that because we can't lose that game. That's all I know. We can't lose that game. We've got 7 games left. Win 5. That's all you have to do. Win 5. And it's done. But it's up to them. But listen, I'm hoping that we can do it. I'm very positive we can do it. I've put a lot on the line. So let's just hope we get it done out there. Well, thank you for watching. The name's TSonkz. Like and subscribe. Let me know what else you'd like to see. Peace out.